Hey guys, just wanted to show you my version of Tearlaments that I use to reach Master 4 and you Master Duel here. It's a great deck. I think people are definitely underrating Tearlaments in a little bit because I think it's considered a tier 3 as a tier 3 deck at this point, but it's still good. Currently on a 5 win streak. I would keep going, but the season literally ends in less than an hour, so no point really to keep playing. But on a 5 win streak, the past 8 matches, went 6-2, so not bad, not bad. But I'll show you my deck list now. All right, starting off with 3 Max C. You want 3 Max C, best card in the game, pretty much. You will be going second. You're not gonna win every coin flip, so you want 3 Max C in there. 1 Ash. You could have 3 Ash if you want, but I reduced it down to 1 to make room for other cards to keep it down to 40 cards. But you could have 3 Ash, but I only have 1. You want your Havness, obviously, your 1 copy for fusion summoning. A Clown, if it gets milled, it's a free level 4 body on the field. A Snow is a free interruption. If it gets milled, you can banish 7 cards and you can target one face-up monster and change it to face-down defense position. Sea Mare is basically another copy of Rhino Heart, but it's just not as good. But it does help in a pinch. It makes the deck a little more consistent by sending, or by normal summoning and then sending either Havness or Skyrim to the grave to do a fusion summon. So yeah, 2 copies of Skyrim, of course. Your 2 shufflers here. If these get milled, you can easily use them during your opponent's turn to interrupt their plays, their graveyard plays. Shadow Beast, if this gets milled, it's a free draw 1, and also this gives you access to Shadow Window, which is a floodgate pretty much. Destrudo, you want basically just to have access to your synchro monsters here, which are both good. Barone for a free Omni negate, and then End Punisher. You don't. I have only used him a couple times in an actual game, but he has won me a game, so End Punisher is great. 1 copy of Fenrir, Kashtira Fenrir. You 1 copy of your Tearlaments Kashtira. The normal combo basically is to send this to the graveyard with Kekalos. That's a free mill 2 cards. And then you special summon it back to your field by swapping out Kekalos to summon this. And then that's a mill 8 because you mill 5 with Kekalos's effect. Then you mill 3 with the special summon of Tearlaments Kashtira. Foolish Burial, just in case your Rhino Heart gets hand trapped, whether it be Imperm, Ash, or the Effect Veiler. So that's just for backup, just in case. Reinforcement of the Army, just to search out Rhino Heart. Foolish Burial Goods, your usual target with this will be Trivi Karma, which is a free search for your field spell. And the field spell is great because, well, not only do you get a little attack boost, but every time you do a fusion summon by shuffling one of your fusion monsters back into the deck, it's a free destruction on the field, any card on the field, so that's great. And it's also a free search as well. You can add 1 Tearlaments monster when you activate the card. Uh, I added Triple Tactics Talent, but just for going second. 1 copy, only 1 copy. Any more, I feel like it bricks when you go first. So I definitely want 1 copy. It does help in a pinch. Tearlaments Grief is basically another Foolish Burial. Special summon 1 monster, then you send it to the graveyard. It could be a free fusion summon. You have Pressured Planet just to search out either Fenrir or Tearlaments Kashtira. Tearlaments Scream, great to have or to get more mills when you normal summon while you control a Tearlaments monster. And your opponent also loses 500 attack from their monsters. And if it gets milled, you get a free search for 1 trap or Tearlaments trap to your hand. Super Poly is a great interruption during your opponent's turn. You fusion summon 1 monster using their monsters as well. And your usual Super Poly targets with Garura down here, Earth Golem if they're using Cyberse monsters, Link monsters. Of course, Predaplant. You have Called by the Grave just to negate any hand traps that your opponent may have, if you happen to have this in your hand. Great card. Tearlaments Heartbeat is just in case your opponent's playing cards like Dimension Fisher, or to send it back to their deck, and you send a card from your hand to the graveyard, which could lead to a free fusion summon as well. And then you have your Tearlament traps. Meta Noise here is basically a snow effect, and then you can send 1 Tearlaments monster from your deck to the graveyard, which is basically a free fusion summon. We went over Trivi Karma. Crime is an Omni negate. You just need one monster in your hand to discard in order to use it, and control a Tearlaments monster. And then Sulik is great. If you get milled, you can add a free Tearlaments monster to your hand. And it's also a monster negate. If you just send one monster you control to the graveyard while you control a Tearlaments monster. And like I said, you can add 3 Ash. You could get rid of Foolish Burial or Triple Tactics Talent and go with 3 Ash. And here's also some other cards you could add. Cross Sheep is great to the extra deck. Forbidden Droplet and Impermanence are great going second cards. And so is Nibiru, of course. So that's pretty much the deck list. And I'll show a quick replay of a game I recently played just to show you what the deck is capable of.